Hey guys, still here and welcome back to Their Billions. I'm on episode 4 and I'm going to be tackling the Hunter's Meadow mission. The Hunter's Meadow mission is an open area and it's a lush pasture, or lush pastures actually, multiple. They should feed hundreds and hundreds of colonists, and that's the victory condition. I need to have 600 population. There's no swarm incoming, and that really makes my life a hell of a lot easier. I just need to get this thing done before day 66, and of course I cannot be infected. At least, that's the plan. Now, the game is protesting that I still have research points. I know that I have, but I still want to continue, because I don't really have enough yet to get all the stuff that I want. I want to get the wood workshop, and that's going to take a bit more research points than what I have right now. Alright. Now, I've been playing the game quite a bit off-screen, and one of the things I have learned is that the biggest threat, really, is yourself. If you try to expand too quickly, you're going to find that you run into the enemy zombie hordes a hell of a lot faster than you normally would be. And I have found that to be the biggest problem. I want to expand too quickly. And all of that expansion brings in hordes to my, at that point, fragile colony, which then proceeds to get wiped out. So, for now, I'm going to be slightly patrolling around my own base, or around my own little colony as it stands. Make sure I get a bit more cash in, and then get going on a sawmill over here. Next bit of expansion is going to be this. I need the stone. I'm going to set up some separate walls over here. Here, there, potentially here. And one thing I have learned is that you can, in fact, build a wall, or a gate, in fact, over the train tracks. So, I thought that this wasn't possible, but you can. You can build a wall over the train tracks and just immediately shut down access to your colony like that. So this is going to be a pretty well-defended place. And as I mentioned, it is wide open to attack. That's the biggest risk here. So I need to be... well, I need to be balanced in my approach. I want to be scouting it out, but not too much. And I'm going to put one of my rangers on patrol over here. Okay, let's move out here. And then I can build a wall around this section. And since I have barely enough food, I can get some more tents going, but not a whole lot.
So tired.
Alright, you and you. You're going to sit over here and patrol. And I want you guys to be patrolling here. And I want you guys to be patrolling here. And for the moment, that is all that I want to be doing. I'm just going to sit here and build some more stuff. Need a bit more wood. I do have enough workers as it is. I'm bringing in 16 wood per tick. That's per 8 hours. So these things actually generate a lot of wood. And that should get me going with a quarry pretty fast, allowing me to build rangers next. Okay, a 5-bit of quarry is good. Let's deploy a hunter's cottage. And this is a lush pasture, which means you can get a lot of food from these places. Unfortunately, you can only, as I have experimented with this map before, you can only plant down 2 hunter cottages. And that means that I had to relocate that one from 18 to 20 just to get a little bit more. Yes, Eagle, I am looking at the chat. And I have found the game to be quite challenging indeed. I'm only playing it at 50% difficulty in this campaign. But I have played it at a higher difficulty in another off-screen campaign. And yeah, the game can really hand your ass to you fairly quickly if you don't pay enough attention to it. That is definitely something that I have not experienced very often with other games. Most times I can manage myself. I can stay alive with most of the forces that I have. But this game, holy crap. This game can be punishing. Alright, I'm going to be building walls next. Since we have the soldier center available but not yet purchasable because I currently lack some stone, I still need to wait a little bit and get more stone in. And I also want to set up another sawmill down here to get another 13 wood income. Because walls are going to be important. And not just walls, but also tents. And I need enough room for those. The tick should be coming in soon. Allow me to build a couple more watchtowers there. Or wood towers, as they're officially called. Oh, not there. Ideally, you want to be building when you're paused, because then you can just undo a placement. The way I did it was actually wrong. Okay, this thing should be coming up soon.
Attention. Building completed.
Sawmill operational. The other one is also bringing in some stuff. And then I can just place one of the rangers that's currently patrolling over here in there. Let's make it a gate so I can move out from here if I so desire. And with this tick coming in fast, I next need to have my soldier center, so I should be deploying some more tents. Get some more workers in. I don't really have a lot of room for that at the moment though. So it's time to deploy another Tesla tower and expand that room. Yeah, this would do. Unfortunately, the train only comes in once every 24 hours. So I just missed the first tick at this point, where I can get my additional forces in. Or my additional colonists. So for now, I'm just going to have to make do with what I have. These zombies are slightly concerning. They will need to go down. Alright, you're going to sit over there.
Okay.
Actually, no, let's have you patrol until you actually get a buddy to move with. Or to have in that other tower. Now, with food not being a problem, I can just deploy quite a few tents. The next bottleneck is power, though. I need one more mill and I can get some more tents built. So with these things being built before the train arrives, I should have another... I think 16 workers total. Since every tent generates 2 workers, that should be quite a bit of workforce. Then I can build the soldier center and get an additional group of my rangers going. But first I need the mill. Without that, no power. No power, no soldier center. And as you can see, my wood production is currently topped off. So I have a bit of a bottleneck there. I should be spending more of the stuff. There's the train. Good. Other streamers? The way they played it hurts your brain? How's that?
The train has arrived.
Are they playing that poorly? They expand too quickly. Yep. Build defense, destroy it every wave, and then rebuild it. Hold on, so they destroy their own defenses? Or their defenses get destroyed? Because I can't quite make out what's going on with that. Alright, let's continue with the walls. Couple of watchtowers here and there. Jeez, I thought these were Zeds for a second there.
Building completed.
Let's make sure that does not happen. Whoa, there is one there, though.
Okay, let's do this.
Yep. Time to throw down a tower. And make sure that this side is well defended. And since now I have my workers and my power, I can go for the soldier center. Let's plunk that down somewhere here in the middle. I want to have most of my production facilities over here. Insofar as I might build another production facility, another soldier center. And over here and further out there is going to be the production of, or sorry, not the production, the living centers. So tents, tents, and more tents. Because at the moment I don't yet have access to the houses. So tents is really all that I can actually build. Whoops, you're not supposed to be there, I was meant to click. You. Alright, this one's attacking. Unsuccessfully, I might add. Let's get that repaired. get another Tesla tower operational here. And just to be on the safe side, start building a wall on this side as well. The next thing that I want to get is this iron, because with iron I can build my soldiers. The soldiers require 2 iron each, also a food slot, and these guys don't require a food slot. They just require a bit of cash, a bit of wood, and a worker slot. Now I have plenty of workers left, especially with the new tents coming online fast, so that shouldn't be a problem. The next bottleneck is going to be food though, so I should be expanding a little bit more and make sure I have a food production going. And I can deploy these hunter cottages in the middle of the field, which gets you 15. That is quite a bit. Normally you don't get that much. Sitting there. Now these towers allow your units to both get defense. They hold 4 units each, and the units inside get a range bonus. So with this, the units can fire significantly farther than they normally would. And that is really ideal in case of a more ranged defense. In case you want to set something like that up.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Alright, I want you in this tower. I want you to take over the patrol.
Roger that.
The train has arrived at the station.
And right now I can set up another defensive part over here. And let's just keep expanding this way. Make sure there's another tower here. Throw on some other additional workers, and now my money income is the problem.
Attention.
The zombies cannot walk through the forest. Thank God, no. No, they cannot. No, that would really make life quite hard, because then you'd have to cordon off all the forests. But no, in this game, the forests are, well, safe might be a stretch, but at the very least, they don't cause you any issues.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Okay, that's that done. Oh, contact here.
Let me put
Let's get rid of that one. The other ranger on patrol should be helping out. There's 2 more coming this way, but this ranger's already on point. Yeah, I'm gonna need quite a bit more gold. And this one's coming quite close. So let's throw another ranger this way. Make sure I have enough defenses here. Food's alright. I can deploy 2 more tents. I don't really want to get too close to the walls, but generally there are no large-scale offensives on this map. This map is fairly safe. The other ones? Not so much. The other maps can really wreck your ass if you don't pay attention to them. Let's place another tower there. Okay, I want you over there, and I want you to move here to get ready to enter that tower. And that should get my southwestern flank completely defended.
Yes.
Next up, expanding this way and capturing the iron. Let's get another tower going. Also because then I can build another hunter cottage close to these woods, allowing me to get a bit more food. This hunter cottage almost covers the whole wood with the other one. I might be able to place down another one there.
What do you want now?
But it's going to be probably less profitable than I would ideally like it to be.
Yes. A new task.
No, this is not snacks. This is not food. This is a structure.
What?
And you shall keep your paws off of it. Let's put a tower down there. And a tower here. And unfortunately, without another Tesla tower, I cannot build out too far. You, defend this. You guys, up here. Whoa, careful.
The train has arrived at the station.
Got a couple more rangers going. Now my population currently is 100. I need to make that 6-fold. I need to have 600 workers or 600 population in here. So we're going to be here a while.
Attention.
And one thing I realized is that I'm no longer patrolling this area. That is a potential security hazard.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Now I might... Yeah, there we go. Be able to throw down a bit more defense here. Enemy's too close.
What's up?
Okay, let's get those gentlemen out of the way then. And let's get some more tents built. And there is the food problem that I was looking forward to. Or, well, rather not looking forward to, but it's going to happen eventually.
What? Are you sure?
Let's see. I can throw another
You are
archer
gonna
in
pay me
there.
for this, right? You call that
Attention.
a plan?
Building completed.
What?
And another
You
one
again.
in here.
What do you want now?
There are usually quite a few zombies clumped together on the side of the map there. So for now I just need to make sure that that area is not going to be a threat. And when my workers arrive, I should be able to build the quarry that I'm going to need to mine this area. In the meanwhile, just expand a little bit further out this way.
You are
Arrived
gonna
at the
pay me for
station.
this, right?
Now, did I build a wall here? Not yet, apparently.
What? Great.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, the train's been at the station, so now I can build a quarry. I've only really ever managed to get one quarry down here. I think it's pretty much designed that
Any
way,
infected around?
so that you cannot actually get more than one quarry to mine that piece of iron. Otherwise, you would probably be getting a hell of a lot of iron. Maybe even more so than you need.
Units under attack.
Oh, they're getting a bit closer.
You are gonna pay me for this,
Yeah, we're
right?
fine otherwise.
Are
Oh.
you sure? Let me
He
put
said
an arrow
as
in
his
his
rangers
head.
were getting attacked
Yeah.
again.
My bow
Get this
is
guy.
ready.
Attention. Building completed.
Is this not connected here?
Our forces are in
Just to
danger.
be sure.
What? Gotcha.
Yeah, scouting out
Straight
and
to the
going
heart.
on raids with 2 rangers is quite dangerous for the rangers. I am going to need my soldiers, just because they are far, far safer at maneuvering around and getting the kills. Won't the zombies be able to get through the hole in the near the train track? Was that this part you mentioned, or somewhere else? Here, or there? Alright, now we can get the rangers going. Yeah, it did look like a zombie could get through, even though he was probably going to get engaged by 3, if not 4 towers.
You again. Great.
Alright, and now we continue to farm. Literally, as we're going to need a lot more food. So I'm also going to set down a row of tents here, just to make sure I can live up to the demand.
Reporting for duty.
And when I have enough workers again, I need to build another power plant, because again, my energy production is going to get fairly limited here. Let's make a squad of 4 soldiers. Ah, crap! I ran out of food.
Attention.
Yeah,
Building completed.
What?
keep going, because there is stone. Ah, there's no food down here. Sometimes you can get a packet of food. It gives you 20 food, in which case that gives me 5 more tents. Which would be ideal to get. Okay, I've got 2 soldiers ready. The 3rd's coming up soon.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Really?
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Nah, tis but a scratch. Tis but a scratch, you're fine. This one's too close together.
Reporting for duty.
Ideally, I'd max the distance out to make sure that my Tesla towers are placed down as efficiently as possible.
On your
But right now, I don't know if that area is safe. So I'm not going to risk it just yet.
guide me to the
Alright, this is Team 2, this is Team 1.
You order, you pay.
Team 2, start clearing out this area. I'm going to expand further this way.
A new task.
Rangers are pretty useless clearing hordes. Yeah, they are. Although there are no real hordes to speak of on this map. I mean, sure, the Rangers usually take a bit of a beating. especially when I'm expanding. But overall, I found that they're able to take quite a bit of damage. Alright, this thing is operational. Make sure I can use all the terrain between that. Soldiers are definitely holding their own fairly well. Don't need to worry about those. This is what I was talking about before. I cannot really place down another hunter cottage so close to these woods because these hunters are all starting to compete with each other. This is a fairly good spot at another 17. And usually I don't place them out here in the meadows. But this is a map where I'm going to need a lot of food. And seeing as I haven't unlocked the farms yet, I'm going to have to go with this.
Ready and waiting.
Under attack.
Really? One got a little close there.
This better be good.
Attention. Building completed.
Now we're running low on workers, so it's time to throw down more tents.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
There's going to be a ton of tents on this map. And unfortunately, the more I start to approach these tents, or these hunter cottages, the less food they actually generate.
Tell me. Let's go.
Building
I only have one worker left, which should change very quickly as that train's coming in with a whole bunch more workers.
Get
another one.
Just guide me to the infected. All right.
Keep clearing.
Ready and waiting.
They're already halfway to getting promoted to veteran.
Do you need me?
That's good. Having veteran soldiers makes your life quite a bit safer.
Reporting for duty.
Now I know that there are two things here that I can pick up, but both of those are full. I have maximum wood and maximum stone, so I don't really need any additional stuff there. Let's continue on boxing off this side of the map, making sure there's no enemy threat to this side, so I can then continue to build on this side. And at some point I will need an additional ranger, maybe 2, to man those towers.
Tell me what to do.
Alright, you're gonna join the rangers, sorry, the soldiers, and this ranger's gonna keep pushing this way.
Waiting on orders.
This better be good. Yes.
These guys are taking quite a
Is
beating.
everything okay?
Get rid of that guy.
Let's go.
Attention. Building
Tell me.
completed.
Okay, Tesla Tower operational.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Enemies too close here. Okay, soldiers clear that out.
All the way.
I need to build these walls and make sure that there's no enemy zombies moving up. As opposed to friendly zombies, that is. No, I definitely don't want anybody getting into this section because I intend to build a hell of a lot more tents in this area.
Orders, sir. Of course, my commander.
And I'm gonna need an additional Tesla tower here.
Waiting on orders. All right.
180 colonists currently. With 4 food left, I can build one more tent, but at least my workforce is very, very good. 20 workers ready to go. Is there a wave gonna come? No, not on this map. This is still one of the, I suppose you could call it training maps, where you're still kind of getting the ability or getting the breathing room to learn the game. If there would be a horde coming in, you would see a little notification over here about what day the horde would be coming. But right now, nothing. Situation safe. Okay. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rangers that I need.
Oh, more orders.
These rangers are very sarcastic, by the way.
Yes, tell me.
Like, holy crap.
Quick.
Alright, I want you to patrol to here, making sure there's no enemy units coming in here.
Of course, my commander. Tell me.
3
Let's
veteran
go.
soldiers
Bow and
already.
arrows are ready.
Now this area,
Commander?
this area also allows me to get another hunter cottage. So that's another 20 food. I'll happily take that. Get another Tesla tower this way.
Any orders?
Let's keep clearing out the map. Fortunately, they haven't really been active over here, or this ranger's been doing a hell of a job. But
My
since
bow and
she only has
arrows are
8% veterancy,
You
I
are
don't
gonna
think
pay
that
me
she's
for this, right?
seen much, if
What?
any, combat.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Is everything okay?
Attention. Building completed.
Should be another ranger coming out of there soon. So we got these towers mad, we just need
Building
these two.
completed.
And let's keep expanding this way.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Tesla tower.
Tell me.
I possibly could be building further to the map edge. No, this is the maximum that the game allows me to.
Units under attack.
Really?
So
Huh.
tired. Last night was amazing. My bow and arrows are ready. What do you want
Okay,
now?
and that's the last ranger for the east wall. I can send the ranger from this wall over here. And this one can probably go here too.
Completed.
Well, they're doing a bit of scratching at this tower, but otherwise okay.
All right.
Oh, I still need one more Tesla tower to get closer.
My bow and arrows are ready.
There.
Oh, more
Get in.
orders. A new task.
You
Great.
guys can move out. And now it's just a long stretch to building more houses, so more tents in my case. Making sure I have enough power, and then building tents, 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 and tents.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, I built 5 more tents and I'm out of food again.
Yes, tell me.
That's how quickly this thing goes. And these are just the... what are they called? Hold on. I think that the towers might not entirely count as part of the wall. This seems a little better.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
Nah, I don't like this.
completed.
A new task.
Get you out of here.
Attention. Building completed.
Demolish that part of the wall. And throw down another
Attention.
tower over there.
Building completed.
Hold up. I want this fit properly.
You again.
Attention.
Yeah.
Building
This better be
completed.
good. A new task.
Because I need a piece of wall here. And the tower... No, not there. Come on, where does my tower need to go? No, ideally I'd have it behind. Okay, cancel that. Demolish this. Place down the tower first. And the wall next. There. It's not
What do
the
you want
most
now?
beautiful wall I've built, but it does work.
Tell me.
Okay, food is looking up. Power's looking up. Throw down more tents. Now the game does allow you to deploy multiple tents in a row, but only so long as your colonists can actually reach the tents. So for now, I wouldn't be able to place down another row over there, because then they couldn't reach this particular line. You gotta make sure that they can actually get to where they want to go.
Building
Yes, tell me.
completed.
But be quick. You again.
Alright, finish off this section.
Just tell me what to do.
Make sure there's no threat here.
Understood.
It's not actually an objective, I think. No. Just need to have 600 population,
Great idea,
and aside from
sir.
that, there's no objective that says that I need to clear out the whole map. But there is a better than average chance that that's going to happen anyway. That I'll just have the map
Oh.
cleared.
Here we go again.
The train has arrived at the
Okay,
station.
once again, we're out of food.
Building completed.
Keep placing more hunter cottages. Okay, the Tesla tower's online. This is not supposed to be here, because I want a tower over
And
there.
the task.
Okay, that's that wall completed. Just to make sure that if one section falls, the other ones don't, I'm gonna make a gate over there.
All right.
Attention.
And again, start expanding from here closer to the map edge. Because there is more forest over there, and forests always get you more food.
Attention. Building completed.
There's a couple of rangers ready to go. Is this actually connected? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's a little better even. Food, 91. Power, 33. Looking good. No, not there. Still gotta learn to pause the game while I'm deploying my structures, because I'm still wasting a little bit of the assets that I'm deploying. Let's see, where do I not have hunter cottages yet? Here. Power's still good. Nope, not there. Okay, that should speed things along nicely towards the 600 population
Any
count.
orders?
My bow and arrows are ready.
That will be easy.
Now let's expand the defensive line again.
Tell me.
Can I already build a cottage
Building
over
completed.
there? Nah, not quite. I can get a 17. 17's good. Because once again, I went over, or am close to going over my food
Right to the
production.
station.
Let's also get another wind turbine going. Or a mill, as they call it in this game.
Attention. Building completed.
Ready and waiting.
Hello.
Come on. I will kill our
Our
enemies.
forces are in danger.
Ooh.
Aren't there
I'm gonna send the other two rangers that I had over here, because now I'm getting a little worried about this whole tent camp. If they do manage to punch through there, then it's GG. And the game is lost. Because if they punch through there, then I have no way of defending that.
What?
Attention.
Yeah.
Building completed.
Alright, I want you out of that tower, and I want you out of the tower. And the Tesla tower there and here. Food at 23, population at 322, so we still need to double it again.
Commander?
Alright,
Do you need me?
Attention.
Let's go.
Building
that's what
completed.
we shall do then. Okay, this is not ideal. Actually, no, not there. See, for some reason, and now it does not want to connect. I don't really get why, though. So I guess I'm going to be stuck with that particular part of the wall anyway. And enemies too close to that
Waiting on
location.
orders.
Look at that area. The tower here. And now I don't have enough wood left to build more
Sorry,
towers.
sir.
Gentlemen,
I was cleaning my weapon.
clear the area. Finish up with constructing the wall here.
Building completed.
Throw in some towers to make sure it's well defended. And
You
that
are
should
sure?
clear out the southwestern part. And make sure that this is going to be safe. At least safe enough to live in.
What?
The train has
Roger
arrived
that.
at the
What's
station.
up? Any infected around?
All right.
Alright, Rangers, we're going to head north. And do the same thing over there. And in the meanwhile, in the slightly safer area, continue building more tents. Unfortunately, over here, I already have quite a few hunters. So I don't really want to poach too much of their land away by building more tents. But I can do the tents over here.
What?
Get in
You're
there,
gonna pay me for
get in
this,
here. Really?
right? This better be good.
They're doing very little damage. So I should be fine.
What?
Okay. More tents. No, not there. And we're out of food again.
What do you want now?
Let's give him one extra. And since I have enough wood,
Fences are being
I can
attacked.
build an additional wall behind it. So that if by some miracle the first one falls, I still have a fallback position.
Building completed.
18 food, 19 food. This is a good haul. I want you over there.
Through.
Oh,
go.
this part's not defended yet.
Orders, sir.
Make sure they don't get through there. That would properly ruin my day.
All
And
right.
now make sure they don't actually get a stab at this part, because this part of the colony is still very much exposed. I want you to move over there.
Building completed.
Waiting on orders.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Now make sure that this actually works. Like that. Tower behind it, tower over there. And once again, I'm approaching the map edge. I'm basically claiming all the territory for myself
Okay.
and making sure that the zombies have nowhere to go.
Commander?
If they spawn in at some point, which they do,
Understood.
they generally spawn in around the map edge,
My
it seems,
bow and arrows are
they're not
ready.
going to have anywhere to go.
Sir.
What's up?
Now it's time to put the guys on chase. This will allow them to move freely over the map and chase down any enemies that they are able to find. Population 346, food's looking good. Let's put another couple of tents down here. And I'm out of food again.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Damn, that happens quickly. Yeah, we're gonna have to expand over here and make sure I can still get a couple more farms or hunters going on that side.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Oh, more orders.
Take up position in the tower.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Yeah, food is such a problem if you don't have farms yet.
At
One
your
farm
service.
on a map like this can generate a hell of a lot of food. But as it stands, I don't have the required research points to get my farm yet. So unfortunately, I cannot quite get what I need and produce food fast. So I'm just stuck with what I got. Food production wise, that is. I might be able to place... No, not yet. I can't place one down there yet. This is a 15. This is a 17. Let's see, we might need some rangers over here. I want you to move there and you to move here.
Attention. Building completed.
Not over there.
What?
Not all of them either. Just that one. Okay, towers behind it. Overlapping fields of fire.
Need me?
Rangers are merrily slaying away. Or not the rangers, the soldiers.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
You are gonna
Make sure
pay
you guys
for
are
this, right?
inside the perimeter,
You again.
or it's going to be a long walk. I'm going to have to go with one Tesla tower there and one here. Not enough resources. Out of wood, again.
This better be good. What?
One,
Oh.
two,
Here we go again.
3.
What do you want now? Yeah.
They're immediately starting to piss off more zombies.
Clean the eyes.
Ooh, food. Food crates. 20 food per crate. Get it.
Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Yes.
Building
A new
completed.
task.
Once again, I am out of food. Oh,
Commander?
crap. This might be a bit too much to
Great.
chew. Get in there. This is the priority target.
Attention. Building completed.
I really didn't want them to get that Tesla tower.
Building completed.
If they would have gotten through there, then they could have started to infect the other Tesla towers. At some point they would have run into the walls, but I still don't really want to do that.
Ready and waiting.
What level is this? This is the
Alright.
Meadow field, or the Meadow... What's it called? The Hunter's Meadow. And that's basically what I'm relying on in this map, as I don't have farms yet. So I'm building a heck of a lot of hunters. Trying to get enough food to feed 600 population. One more Tesla tower and we can cover
Any
everything
orders?
here. Clear it out. Oh, they haven't picked up the food crate yet. I think I pulled them away
What do
before
you
they were able to
want
get there.
now? Yeah. Chase my arrows.
Attention.
Send a
Building
couple
complete.
guys over here.
Commander? Perfect.
Attention. Building completed.
Any orders?
Okay. Hunter spree. Closer to the outer walls, because this is not likely where I'm going to be building additional tents. I'm going to keep my tent area going over here. Oh. Okay, I'm up to 400.
Attention. Building completed.
We're getting somewhere.
Attention.
Eventually.
Building completed.
Let's put in a gate.
Attention. Building
And
completed.
2... No, make that 3 more towers.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Workers, 86 workers available.
It's very
Jesus.
Commander?
You could get a lot of firepower for 86 workers.
Of course, my commander.
Speaking of firepower, this area is still pretty weak. I'm going to close off this section as well and make sure there's no way of getting through there. 18's good.
good. My bow and arrows are
19's good.
Any orders?
This poor guy still has gotten his promotion. I think the others are stealing his kills,
Let's get them!
like now. 89, 90.
Understood.
You're just gonna have to head out on your own and get your own kills. 92, 95,
The drone
Bring
has
'em
arrived
on!
at the
bow and
station.
arrows are ready.
98. Promoted.
Attention.
Now you can join your brethren.
You again.
Alright,
A new task.
Rangers up in the towers. Food, 70, looking good. And now we're out of power. That is easily fixed. I'm just gonna build 2 to be sure that I don't run into this issue too often.
Tell me.
What?
Rangers over there still have a contact.
Attention. Building
Couple of
completed.
contacts, in
Are we
fact.
Mr. Bother?
Attention. Building completed.
Just continue clearing the map.
What?
Ranger, this tower is yours. I'm gonna get a couple more going because this area will also need defense. Oh, more food!
Just
Go
tell
get
me
it.
what to do.
See, these guys can barely get close to my forces.
Attention. Building completed.
And further over there, and over here, and
My
over
bow
there.
and arrows are ready.
They are trying to break into the building.
Holy shit, this is not good.
Yes.
They're getting awfully close here.
Gotcha.
Awfully close. Get him!
Just tell me what
That
to
was
do.
not for lack of trying.
Alright.
So you just need 1 or 2 zombies to get through,
You again.
Is
and your
everything
whole
okay?
game is
Come on.
ruined.
Train has
My
arrived
bow
at the
and
station.
arrows are ready.
It only takes a couple of seconds for those guys to break
Building
through.
completed.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a gate over there.
What?
Ready and waiting.
Can I really not? No, I can't quite make it there yet. Alright. Population
My
486.
bow and arrows are ready.
Wrong placement. 39 food available. Now, I intentionally keep spacing out these buildings to make sure that my rangers, if and when required, can still go through them or around them.
What?
Otherwise, they could
What?
end up
Any
being
orders?
sidetracked a hell of a long way away. I don't want that to happen.
Building completed.
This one's going to be completed any second now.
Building
bow and
completed.
arrows
Allowing for another
are
tower. More defenses, and another hunter cottage close to the woods for another 20 food.
Is everything okay? On your orders.
Come on, time to get this food. And that food. Population's 486, and that is with these tents not active yet.
Understood.
Food's 30. Let's go for another row. Food.
You are gonna pay
Building
for this,
completed.
right? What?
Was that all the rangers that I ordered up? I think so, yeah. The other ones I already parked here. Alright, side well defended.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Population 514. We are getting close to the objective. We'll get there in the end. 15 food, that one's occupied. 12 food. 15 food.
Attention. Building completed.
14.
Building
13.
completed.
It's like I'm fighting for scraps here. Okay. Set up defenses here. I just want to push out a little farther.
Attention. Building
But over here, I can already set up my walls.
At
Attention.
your service.
Building
Gentlemen, make sure this area is clear.
Attention. Building
Soldier center. I want you to deploy my rangers over there.
Building completed.
Population 524, and that's not counting all of those tents. Food 70. Keep pushing. See, if I would have cottages, my life would be easier. Because with cottages, you can field more colonists per area. And that really helps you.
All right.
Because then you don't need all the area that I need just to get more tents.
Is everything okay?
But as it stands, until I get that research done, no such
Building
thing.
completed. Attention. Building completed.
Ah, we got it. Population 600. Excellent. Mission done. Now, with that, we get the weapons factory. And we find another swarm in the way. 392 infected. These are infected colonists, infected fresh, and infected colonists. Infected colonists and fresh are fast. Quite strong and fast. This is a problem. Because I don't really think I have enough to kill off this swarm just yet. Now, that's going to conclude episode 4. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the game. Let me know how you're doing with your campaign if you're playing it. I think it's quite good. It can be really frustrating though. And that's not just me. It can be quite frustrating. But once you get past that and you finally find that way to complete a level, that's when it gets rewarding again. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you soon on YouTube for the next episode.